Hello students, today we are going to start with the question answers of poem Heartwood, which is written by Robert McFriendly. Now the question number 1 is, who is the speaker of this poem? Who is being addressed? So the answer is, the speaker is the poem is a tree. It is addressing a woodcutter who has come to cut down the trees. Okay. Now question number 2 is, the word open-hearted means kind and honest. Read the third line of the poem. What could the word mean in the context? In this context, the word open-hearted means wounded, hurt and open to pain and damage. Here in question number 3, a line has given from your poem, put an ear to my bark cutter. And now the question is based on this line. A part is, why does the speaker ask the cutter to put his ear to the bark? So answer is, the speaker asked the cutter to put his ear to the bark so that he can try to hear the soft sound of the snap following inside the tree. And B part is, what else does the speaker request the cutter to do? So the speaker who also requests the cutter to listen to the flutter of the tree's leaves and try to imagine the heartbeat of the tree. Now the C part is, which other question does the speaker ask right after this in the third stanza of this poem? In the third stanza of this poem, the speaker asked the cutter whether he would turn the living tree into timber if he would reduce the tree to a heap of the log and a pile of brush. Now come to the question number 4. The speaker compare herself to place, stanza number 4 and 5. Name the 3 places the speaker identifies with and explain why she identifies with them. So the answer is, in the 4th and 5th stanza, the speaker calls herself a world, a city of butterflies and a country of creatures. She calls herself a world because as long trees with fruits, flowers, leaves, branches and different creatures that live in the tree and depend on her. She is the world in herself. She is a country of creatures as different kinds of creatures live among her branches and fruits such as birds, squirrels and different kind of insects. Now come to the question number 5th. Read the 6th stanza. How does the speaker show herself to be both mighty and vulnerable at the same time? Now the answer is, in this 6th stanza, the tree says that her world take years to grow and seconds to destroy. She is filled by an axe or a saw. The tree is mighty because she has grown big and strong over the years. At the same time, she is vulnerable, as in spite of her size and strength, a saw or an axe can break her down in a very short time. Now come to the last but not the least, question number 6. Here one line is also given from your poem. Do you hear these words I utter? So the question is based on this line. Why does the speaker ask this question? Why is it a very important question? The speaker asks this question because she is not sure whether she has been able to communicate her thoughts and worries to the cutter. And question number B, how can the listener hear the words of the speaker? Would he have to listen very carefully, or would he something. So the answer is to really hear the words of the speaker, that is to understand and fear of the speaker. The cutter needs patience, kindness and imagination. He needs to stop and think about the beneficial the tree is and imagine how strong and important it is. Then he realized that tree is saying not to cut him. He cannot actually hear the tree speak. That's all for today, and do it very neatly and nicely in your text copy of your English subject. Okay, until then, bye.